Okay, go ahead and tell about the old wagon road and the old jail out here. And you can introduce yourself if you want, and you can play music if you want, or
Been playing music since I was big enough to do anything. I used to play, my grandpa was an old time fiddler, and he'd go them dances, favorite dances, and I learned to play guitar to accompany me on the thing, but he liked that real well. They always somebody come get us and take us to the dances, and we play for the dances all that long, and then we bring it back home. And, but I was raised an orphan. My mom and dad both took TB and it killed them both. And we just left the whole house full of kids, had to raise themselves. I was the youngest one of the bunch. I remember when I was little, they had terrible time getting me to mind. They couldn't get me to do what they wanted me to do. So they threatened me with a booger man. I didn't know the booger man sounded like the worst thing I've ever heard of in my life. And they took me and said, "You don't do that now, the booger man will come get you." I said, "Oh, shoot, I don't want that." So I climbed up right in the middle of the bed. And maybe he can't get me if I'm right here in the middle of the bed. But anyway, we all raised ourselves. I guess it turned out pretty good. Every one of them turned out pretty good educated except me. My daughter's got a PhD and both of my sons, they got a master. Both of them got a master. Not bad.
so you was born and raised here in this area.
Yeah, I went to the Air Force for 4 years. Married an instrument. And everybody always asked me, said, "How come you didn't go in the Navy?" Said, "You had two older brothers who was in the Navy." I said, "That's the reason I didn't know. I didn't go because I knew they had a rough old time being out on the ocean for months and months at a time. Couldn't see nobody else and nothing. I didn't want that. So I went to the Air Force and was lucky enough to make high enough score to make it, but I got in and they got the whole time. It's a rough old go growing up without any parents, but we made it.
Well, that's good. Now, and so out in front of your house is the old stage line.
Oh, this area right here, where I'm on there right now, that's why I bought this years ago. Just the old Plumerville wagon yard, this whole area right here that I own, it's about the fourth of downtown Plumerville. They send that old branch and everything out there. They got the old Plumerville jail sitting under right here, and nobody knows when it was built. It was built out of old concrete blocks out of this branch out here. It's still been there all year, but nobody knows. All the ones that knows when it was built are dead. They were all gone. They used to be, I used to know people who would told me when it was built, but I didn't need to know back then. Now I'd like to know. But this whole area here was the old Plumerville wagon yard. They had an old dug well, and it was under my house down here, and it's still full of stuff nowadays, still full of rocks or whatever. But this was the booming of old town. People come in from north of here and south of here and everywhere else. I think way back then they didn't have a bridge over here, so they had to come across on an old ferry at some time. I remember hearing my grandpa talking about that in the wintertime. It got so cold sometimes, but the Arkansas River would freeze over. They could drive a wagon across.
Wow.
I wouldn't have thought about that, but that'd be pretty cold.
Wow.
Daddy had a brother, my uncle, had a blacksmith shop right straight across the street from me, right here, just across the street, right here where the car station is at now, the police station. He shoot horses, sharpen plows, and whatever you gotta do as a blacksmith. And I mean, but it's, well, he's doing all that. had an old town marshal back then. I was 4 years old. Every time I miss, I remember it. I did know his name, but I think I forgot it. Anyway, he rode a real nice looking horse. He riding around town, had a big old 45 or 44 gun, whatever. And he always tied his horse up in the shade somewhere, so he didn't get too hot. He rode around town. He was the town marshal.
Wow.
But this old town had more business to do. It was up booming stuff. Old 64 highway come up straight through this part of Church Street, that part of Church Street out here right now. Went up through the old Target City up there now where it's at.
Wow.
I remember when that was, there was only just a few paved roads in this town, and one of them was Highway 92 that goes north of here to Springfield, and it got nearly to Springfield for it. As far as it went, was back to dirt road, but there's no asphalt road. But there was Hill Creek, that's just north here about 5 miles. That's where we lived, a little old shack out there. When my dad died, the TV and the state furnished him a little old house to live in. They know he died. And they had it set off out in the yard, and he had to live in that little old shack away from us. Everybody always said all the little kids will have TB because their mom and dad both died with it. And they got tests now that they never had for years and years now. None of us ever had TB, a whole bunch of kids didn't. Not one of them. And my sister spent over 4 years in Plumerville TB hospital. They thought she had TB. And then later years found she never had TB at all. She was in a room with a woman who was just dying with it. At least.
Wow.
My sister had spent all that time up there because the doctor said she had TB. She didn't have TB. She never had it. None of us ever had it. That's real rare because my mother had TB before I was born. It's for sure you'd think I would have had it. Yeah, we did have it.
Wow. Thank you, sir. Thank you, then.
All right.